But if you're doing the arbitrage way, you have a C buyer that's going to be buying it so you get this property, under contract, and you Joe the rehabber, and you say, hey Joe, what you're gonna be buying, is this house here, and this lot, half this lot's gonna be 70 by 80 on a house. You see what I'm saying? It's 70 foot. It's 140 foot, but you're essentially, Joe, you're gonna be buying 70 by 80 in this house.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a new legal description. Joe's cool with it because he's not living there, neither are you. So then what you're gonna do is you're split this in half. So at closing, then the seller, say George, he's going to sell, and this will be all done through title, not you doing some shenanigans. So you'll have two separate legal descriptions, two separate parcel numbers that will be recorded at closing. Joe the rehabber is going to be buying this, warranty deed with this legal description and this parcel number. Okay, does that make sense?
That does make sense.
That'll be recorded, and then there'll also be recorded this other lot with that's going to be 70 by 80, with a separate legal description, separate parcel number. Okay, and you're going
to Joe the rehabber will be buying that one too, right?
He can, or you can sell it to Fred the rehabber.
Okay, yeah, whoever.
Or you could own it for the rest of your life and give it to your great grandkids. The point is you own it, right? It's recorded, it's unencumbered, taxes are paid, and you own it. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, understood. And you said something about the funding. So, because when I'm talking to the seller, and I usually, as a wholesaler, would get the assignment contract or purchase contract, assign it to the cash buyer, get my cut, and keep it moving. That's kind of how the wholesaling works. But in this case, with all the ins and outs and everything that's going on, I usually give them like the 30-day time frame, like a 30-day window to get that buyer.
Yeah.
But you're saying in this case, get funding and actually buy the property?
That's an option. I mean, you get fund if starting out, I would just get a C buyer and then just split it like I just told you. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you could try and get some transactional funding and split it up that way. But it's a lot easier, again, just getting a C buyer lined up and say, Joe the rehabber, you're going to buy this house and half the lot, and the cost is, your price is going to be $160. You put 30 into it, you're going to sell it for $300. And here's the comp. So I just did a CMA for you. Here's a pretty CMA. Does that make sense? Joe says, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So at closing now, Joe gets this house and everything, and you get this buildable lot. You can now, put on MLS, or you can wholesale it to a buyer builder, or you can leverage that lot as collateral, get a loan, build a 3-2 duplex, fourplex. In this case, probably just a small, 1,200 square foot, house, whatever the market will bear, and put it on there. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes. Okay, good. You just linked all of that together. Okay, that makes sense.
So it's options, my point, whatever the numbers,
So looking at this lot in front of us, if you split it in half, like, okay, you're saying Joe the rehabber gets that house. So are we looking at the land behind that house to put a second home on? Because
correct. This is a good example because we get this lot here and we don't have, there's no way to get in.
Yeah, I pretend like a road is there or something.
There's a road here. Yeah, we're saying, Joe, you're getting, look, I mean, you see the numbers here, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You got 140 foot by 80 foot lot. Okay. And what we're saying is, Joe, assuming we could do this, Joe, you're getting this house here. It's a whatever square footage it is, and it's on a 70 by 80 foot lot, small lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's 11,000 square foot lot. Pretty good sized lot. So we're going to split it in half. Looks like. So, right. So then he gets this and you get that, and you're going to build on it, or someone else will build on it.
Gotcha. Okay. So the house stays on, so we have to get something like a parcel with the house is more like in the front or on the back end, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to be able to get access to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We call it egress, egress in and out, place for a drive.
Isn't
Yeah.
it a lot of times easier to get vacant lots when you're
Do
doing all
that too. Yeah. I mean, yeah. This
I
this
mean,
is just one way of getting a free lot. But yeah, vacant lots are an awesome way to go.
yeah, I mean, I would think that too, you know. Okay, yeah, thank you for that because I was like, I was a little confused